Chief, we just got a submission from a brilliant poet no one's ever heard of.
Genius. Pay him nothing and run it on the cover. Aw, that's sweet. I hate sweet. I need photos. Photos of Spider-Man.
This is a poetry journal.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
This looks awesome. Man, I'm so excited for this, but it's been years since I've watched Hurricane. I should probably rewatch it, but I don't want to look up to watch it illegally, and I want to watch it now and not wait until I get the DVD. Wait a minute, I remember Shout Factory has it on their website. I forgot. I can't watch it. I don't live in the US. What? Wait a minute. What's that? Like a ninja dashing through the night. Here to come to save you from your troubles, today's video sponsor, SurfsharkVPN. With SurfsharkVPN, you can change your computer's location to view hidden content, like Shout Factory's Tokushoutsu, that will help you to catch up to Hurricane. And you can even watch every single Ultra show from Ultra Q to Ultraman Rube. You also can use SurfsharkVPN on many other streaming services like Netflix. Like King Ohger, SurfsharkVPN has multiple important components. It encrypts your internet activities, so no one can track or steal your data, because you don't want some alien crime boss to steal your data and then sell it to some suit named John Toy or something. You also can change your IP address to hide your location and avoid tracking, protecting your data and privacy while using public Wi-Fi or networks that you don't trust. Keep your digital freedom while traveling to internet-restricted countries. You can also set up one Surfshark VPN account and use it on an unlimited number of devices. And for $2.30 a month, not including tax, for the 2-year plan, which comes with an 82% discount that also grants you 2 additional months for free. You can also get Surfshark's amazing bundle that contains not only the award-winning VPN, but also the great antivirus, search, and alert. And for $41.88, not including tax, by using the link down below, that not only helps you to stay protected while surfing the web, but also help this channel out. So, I want to thank Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. And now to your regular scheduled programming. The episode itself surrounded Jeremy trying to tell the 5 kings who he is, but letting them understand on their own. Telling them that he was the one that wrote the story about King Ohger and the prophecy of the Ragnarok, but they don't get it yet. When Rita puts Jeremy on a trial, Jeremy tells Rita that it would be boring to straight up tell them who he is, but he does say that he was the one that wrote where the god Scorpion was resting, because he was the one that put him under Gokhan. That gets Rita's attention, and they tell Morphina to look him up in the archives, even after an electrifying lie detector test where he tells them that he's in fact 2,000 years old and he knows Jin, the man that taught Gust everything about the technology of King Ohger and the reason to how it was woken up and continues to evolve. Jeremy knows him because Jeremy itself taught Jin everything, but they still don't get it. Even after he gets kidnapped to Ichiban and gives Himeno the god Scorpion back, they still don't get who he is. But Rita comes in with some information. 1,000 years ago, he was known as Spider-Man. Wait a minute. Did I predicted it in my last King Ohger review? Maybe. A phantom that was spotted around sporadically in every kingdom. But Daiboski believes that he's a Ragnarok, because in the last episode, Defnorok actually did survive the explosion. Jeremy tries to give them one final hint, but none of them get it. So, he spills the beans. There were actually 6 kings in the original tale, but the 6th king was removed from all records because he committed a crime. He fell in love with a Bagnorag, and so is she. They decided to both run away together, and a couple of months later, they gave birth to their child, Jeremy, half human, half Bagnorag. The kings were upset that he didn't just tell them that, but Jeremy believes if he would have told them straight up, there would be no honesty in it. He actually doesn't want to be a king, but he wants the Bagnorag and the humans to coexist. And as fast Jeremy proclaims that he wants the Bagnorag and humans to coexist, Defnorag appears and calls Jeremy a half-breed. Jeremy and Defnorag fight, and Jeremy transforms, for the first time at least in the show, to Spider Kumonos. And later on we discover that how much the explosion was a fake, the poison was very real. Jeremy as a character is really cool from being a direct descendant of one of the original 6 kings, because we don't know how many generations has passed since the original 6 to now, and how many of our kings are actual descendants of the original 6. And having a reason for the mask being a way to hide the Spider Kumonos' power was actually really inventive. And when Jeremy said that he doesn't really see himself as a human or as a Bagnorag, Rita said that they actually understand how Jeremy is feeling. Could be because Rita is non-binary, but also Jeremy did say there are multiple people like him. Rita could be one of them, even Gira. Think about his ability to talk to the shoe gods. This could be one of the traits that he inherent from generations of human and Bagnorag breeding. This could actually be really cool, and having Rakules be so against the Bagnorag and so hateful against them, knowing that he is in fact half Bagnorag, could be genuinely interesting. Now let's talk about Spider Kumonos. I think the suit is okay. I don't know, I really like the Under Armour. The undersuit is really cool. I think it does really help the King Ohger look, because I truly do believe there is too much of the same color out of our original pretty much 5 and Okuagada Ohger. But I'm not that into the armor. I don't know, I really do prefer the armor of the original 5 and Okuagada. So like I wish it was kind of a combination of both. Because I don't know, something about like the emblem not having this kind of like window is kind of like ruining it. I don't know. And the emblem being in the middle, how much I get it, it's supposed to look like a spider. I don't know, I'm not that big into the armor, but this is kind of like my first reaction to it, and my opinion can actually change about it. So right now I'm kind of indifferent to the armor, but it makes sense that he looks different than the others, being that the powers of King Ohger change pretty much from generation to generation, so the armor would change. So making Spider Kumonos look a lot more tribally makes more sense than anything else. Probably the original 6 looked a lot like Spider Kumonos than the King Ohger that we've seen right now, which is actually very cool. And for something that I didn't expect that I'm going to talk about, not only in this episode but at all, we have an actual reason why Daiboski always come to Rakules and try to help him. Not because he believes that he's the strongest king, but somehow Rakules holds Daiboski's younger sister. This is the first time we hear about it. So now that's kind of interesting. Why does he hold her? Is it a bargaining chip that Rakules have over Daiboski? Is she sick? Is she a criminal and Rakules actually hides Daiboski's sister in Shogodam? She's probably not the girl from the Rakules spin-offs, so she's someone else. Are we going to discover about her and we're going to learn about Daiboski's sister through those spin-offs? That's actually really damn interesting. So yeah, what you thought about this week's King Ohger? Comment below, let me know. I want to thank SurfsharkVPN for sponsoring today's video. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't do it already. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day.